Hello, Nabil. Welcome to the interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, why did you join ACM?
Well, okay. I have to say that I'm a big fan of motorsports. Racing is practically in my blood. Family's been a fan for years. And I was pleasantly surprised that we actually had a motorsports club. I took it as an opportunity to get exposed to the so-called factory or development side of racing. You keep seeing on the television or during the races what happens on track, or the very closest you can get through a screen or just sitting in the grandstands. But what happens behind the garage door when it closes, when they go on at the factory to do, that's what you don't really get much of a glimpse from. And I saw this as a chance for me to do that.
All right, that's cool. So, what is your role in ACM?
Well, initially I was drafted into the communications and sponsorship department. I essentially help out with doing research, gathering intelligence, and ultimately contacting sponsors, organizations, corporations that we potentially can come to a mutually beneficial agreement with. By doing so, the process practically entails that I have to keep track of these organizations, contact them, and then make a proposal, have them agree to it, and follow up on the specifics so that we both can get closer to our bottom line, so to speak.
Alright, that's cool. Which school are you from?
I am technically reporting both to the School of Medicine and Business because of my course. It's a double major, psychological science of business.
Alright, so why did you join the communication and sponsorship department?
It's not too dissimilar a reason from the others. Ultimately, I don't have a engineering background, and my skills, you would argue, are more suited to a more communicative style or role, and I saw myself as being able to do well here, or at least hone my skills to do so. However, I'm trying to get more acquainted with how the technical goings work as well, and I'm slowly getting a feel for how the guys on the technical team are doing things too.
So, what are the challenges that you've faced in ACM so far?
There's a bit of a high learning curve, I'd say, particularly when you try to wrap your head around what exactly we do. When you're trying to be a mediator between the team and the outside world, you ultimately have to understand what is it we're running in this operation, and especially if you don't come from an engineering background, you do need to do a bit of reading to understand what's happening. But thankfully everyone has been receptive, very cooperative in that regard, and I've been managing to get myself better in that regard. It's also the first time, I admit, I get involved in any sort of thing where there's so many people involved as well. But I think I'm trying to adjust successfully, and I hope to be able to take things one step at a time and be someone constructive.
Alright. So that's all the time we have for the interview.
Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.